This game relies on sound cues. Please adjust your volume until you can hear crickets on this screen. Hold shift now for several seconds to make sure you have sticky keys turned off. Press enter. Right. I have to put my stinking headphones on. Confound it. I keep forgetting. Alright, so goes. I can't hear crickets. I can't hear nothing. This is gonna be bad. Oh gosh. Okay, now I can hear crickets. Alright, a little bit. That didn't last long. Also, we need to turn off the lights. Who turned out the lights? Yeah, alright. It begins. It's time to duel. I am red. Like the game. Is that because of the game? It may be because of the game. No, well, it fits. If the shoe fits, wear it. It's time to duel.
It has forsaken its lands.
Goodness. It is so loud in my ears. Oh gosh. It's gonna be difficult. Let's go, Tom the Salam, FNAF 4. Yow! Wow! Holy. Okay. Sheesh. Let's not blow my ears out too much. Alright, so what have we got here? We've got... Are these all the animatronics? We have, Foxy in the bushes.
Let's go, amigo. Let's go. Okay. Going?
Going? It's okay, Brian. Oh, we've got... I don't know who these all are. It looks like Freddy is here, but then we have Freddy here. With whiskers, so I don't know who these all are. Can you hear the game, friends? Can you hear the game? Can you hear some spoopy little musics? The game is very low. Is there even a settings situation? Oh, I see. Yeah, this is a terrifying screen just in and of itself. Not really. Oh, gracious. A little bit. Alright, so we're going to need to bump that up for you too, friends. I need to bump that up for you. Oh, I'm gonna get my ears blown out. New game. I've never played this before. 5 days until the party. It's Psychic Friend Fredbear. What did he do this time? I don't know. What do you do with a drunken sailor? He locked you in your room again. You're telling me. Don't be scared. I am here with you. That is why I would be scared. Thank you. Here we are. Oh, we're moving quick. Quicker than any of the previous. These are my friends. These are my friends. What is it? What is that from? My arm is complete. Oh, that's Demon Barber of Fleet Street. That's what I'm thinking. These are my friends. See how they glisten. Yeah, can we speak to you? I love the music in that movie and show, play, but man, that is so grisly and not a good, like, I mean, it's a good moral, but oh my gosh, it's so gross. Oh, is that me? Yeah, that's me. Ah, well, we gave up eventually. Locked from the outside. Tomorrow is another day. Is that supposed to be encouragement, Psychic Friend Fredbear? If I connect this with sister location, then the lore is that it was all an experiment and all of that was not real, just William doing a test, yeah. Yep, and they were connected, yeah. The lore of sister location definitely connects this with it. There's a blueprint of the house and the sister location connected underground. Yeah, this is absolutely terrifying. It's so real. 12 a.m., click here to run to the door. Click here to run to the door. Flick mouse downward to turn and look behind you. Close doors, hold shift, use flashlight, hold control, X to hide chips. Chips. Never hide chips. Oh, so control, they brought back control for that. Hold shift is close doors. Do we have unlimited light? Huh. So, can we... Yeah, alright. Dude, running up to a dark door is so terrifying. Okay, so hold shift. And I love these graphics, too. Oh my gosh. I don't know what these pictures are other than Halloween. The clock isn't working. That's interesting. We have the purple fan, the phone, the I'm hearing things. Listen carefully. If you hear breathing, hold the door shut. If you do not hear breathing, then use your flashlight. Yeah, this is the point at which he realized directional audio is really important and could be used. Someone's got the radio on. Sounds like Mangle. I don't know how to play the game yet. I'm gonna get so jump scared. What is outside the door? Or outside the window? There's stuff going on back there. There's a room over here. Very dark. Used to have these light fixtures. Oh, that's Scott Cawthon and his wife, his ex-wife. One of his two sons here. That's actually him. I wonder if this models his house at all. And this is a very strange house, honestly. The layout is insane. There's nothing there. Is that the lore of this game? There's nothing there. So much you don't see in the darkness. Oh! Okay. Well, we saw something in the darkness just then. Oh! I didn't know they'd be active. Good thing I checked. Oh! Good grief, man. Thank you, Shadow Tuner. Thanks for that. Thanks for the 5 bitty boos. Ah, gosh. That was terrifying. Those sound effects, man. I hear things rustling around in my right ear outside the window. Thank you, Shadow Tuner. What? Okay. I am hearing the little buggers. There you go. Nothing. Well, isn't this pleasant? Why are you there? What? I saw something in the darkness. Yes, Eagle Garrett. We love Eagle Garrett here. He's a good guy. I was expecting to find someone in the first night. Oh. Huh. Yeah, there's always one. Interesting. Oh, I heard something. Oh! I heard it there. I'm glad I was able to hear it. Crickets. Or something. I don't know what that was. I'm very freaked out by the sounds outside the window. Oh, snap. Come on. Good grief. That's... Okay, we made it through the first night. Huzzah! Charles wins again. I had clocks like this. That's the most terrifying sound of all. Hate it. Sunshine Faye, thank you for the applause. You know he is hiding again. Don't remind me. He won't stop until you find him. These are my friends. This is the hallway. This doesn't make any sense though, because we do not have... It is not the same house. Unless it was supposed to be and it's just not the same for some reason. Holy. Okay, I forgot. Okay, I forgot. I'm sorry, friends. I got surprised anyway. Tomorrow is another day. I'm crying, chat. I'm crying. Fun with Plush Trap. Oh, I forgot about this. Use CTRL to use flashlight. Use flashlight to stop Plush Trap. On the X to skip 2 hours on the next night. Alright. It's gone into the room. Ah. Ah! It's Plush Trap, everybody's favorite. There's a story about that too, that's real. Night 2. Here we go, friends. Yeah, this setting is much unnerving, more unnerving than the others. Is it a grandmother clock or a grandfather clock? Mike got burnt in the aft end. Holy. Okay. Oh! Dude. Not a cool dude. I mean, it is funny because it is the same sound effects. I love the wallpaper. I love the wallpaper. Her! Why was she there? Why is any of this here? How did Markiplier get jump scared the first night? Oh, snap. Oh. The sound effects. I hear them. Ah! There's a Chica walking around. My nemesis. I keep seeing like a shadowy, toothy figure in here. Oh snap, what is that? What is that sound? For Pete's sake. It's an after image. Oh! Wow. Wow. That's intense. That is strong. Yeah, this game is the most effective one. This is the best setting, the most effective for jump scares, and with the best jump scares. Like, that is leagues above and beyond every jump scare in Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, all of them, honestly, to me. Glad you got to this one. It's more immersive and makes the blurps more effective. It's true, Shadow Tuner. You are now the #1 bit donator. Congratulations. Oh, baby. Yeah, these animatronics are... They're not just animatronics. They are nightmares. Literal nightmares. And they're not fake, either. So it actually makes a difference. OMW to steal the donuts. No! My donuts. I do have some donatsu in the freezer. I need to remember to have them. It's your favorite pastime? Really, Shadow Tuner? I never would have imagined. But hey, you can always blow your bits on me. Yeah, I already like this game. Even though I'm probably not going to be doing very well at it. Break My Mind was peak for this game. The mind breaking of myself in this game was the best. I loved being mind broke. That's... No. No. Speaking of which, there's a game called Peak that's very popular these days. Would any of you want to see me play Peak? Can he boop his schnoot in the darkness? No, we can't. We have to look at him correctly. Oops. Right here. Oh, the song. Yeah, I don't care to listen to the songs. I've listened to a couple. But they're too cringe. To me. Not that they all are cringe, but I've just stopped caring, because the ones that I did listen to that everybody likes are super cringe to me. But that's just me and my subjective opinion. Are you a fan of puzzle games? There's a puzzle game series that I like called The Room. I've heard of The Room, but I've not played it. I'm not really a fan of puzzle games. In a manner of speaking, this is a puzzle game. But games that actually try to be puzzle games, I generally don't enjoy. What was that? Wait. Hi, Chica. You're terrifying. Not familiar with that game. I'll have to take a peek at it. It's called Peak as in climbing a peak. It's generally a co-op game, but you can play it solo. Which... I did that for Night Rain. I'd be willing to do it for Peak. It seems rather wholesome, rather fun, rather cute. Oh! That was definitely breathing. To introduce you to Lemmings, best puzzle game. I used to play Lemmings with my brother on old PC. And, yeah, I agree. Those were peak. Okay. That was just corny. But thank you, Shadow Tuner, for the 5 bitty boos. They are lemmings. I remember loving Lemmings Paintball. Anyone remember Lemmings Paintball? Simple game, top-down shooter. Top-down shooter, and you're a lemming. Trying to find and shoot all the lemmings with paintball gun. And they can shoot back at you, and there's kind of puzzles going on while you're trying to find them. Getting through the maps. What was that? I heard that, but what was that? The room has a Lovecraftian esoteric thriller feel to it, does it? Does it now? I love Lovecraftian stuff. Yeah, they run away. You run away. I keep hearing them going back and forth. I can't tell where they are. When there's multiple of them going on, it's going to be difficult. That was a thing, I think. No. Get out of my face. Good grief. So, I heard a noise. I closed the door for a very long time. I opened it, I checked with the light, and I died. Was I supposed to hold it for longer, or not as long? I don't know! And thanks for nothing, Tom the Salam. Thanks a lot. It's stressful. Nothing's happening, but it's stressful. Yay, I did nothing. Thanks for nothing. Tom Salam. Again. Double thanks. Okay. Alright. When did you die? I believe it was 3 o'clock, honestly. I think. And we are on night 2. Ah! Okay. I don't know how long to hold that for. Okay, nothing. I'm here but playing Subnautica and trying to pay attention and be scared. You don't have to be scared. Oh. That was a jump scare. Hi, Chica. Thanks for the Brian. Not pay attention, so I'm not scared is what I meant. Oh, I see. Don't be scared. Yeah, man, the audio design for this is crazy.
Help me.
Oh, gracious. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate those loud noises and things not in the game. Okay, I think... Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to play this game.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for the fabulous Frabders follow, Ghostund. Thank you very much. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. God bless you. ADHD brain strikes again with the phrase retrograde incompetence. Retrograde incompetence? I have military grade incompetence. That's what I've got. The flashing of the lights. What are you trying to do? So we're trying to catch animatronics in the act of trying to scare us, right? So we're trying to proactively keep them from scaring us by flashing the light at them when they need to be flashed or closing the door on them when the door needs to be closed. So the idea is they're out there in the darkness, we can hear them walking around the house, and then when they get close to the door, you're supposed to listen in the darkness, because if you flash them and they are upon you already, they will just jump scare you anyway. But if they are in the process of coming to your door, then you can flash them, or rather, you can close the door, and it can keep them from jump scaring you. So, using the light is trying to see them, and if you see them from afar, they will not come nearer. But if they're already on top of you, you have to close the door. So we're listening to the sound of their breathing, because if you can hear their breathing, they're close enough to the door where you can close it on their faces. So, that's what we're doing. Foxy's in your closet, Charles. I love the plush version of Foxy. Nightmare version, I'm not so much a fan of. In fact, I'm a fan of all of the Nightmare animatronics, because they are so wildly effective in their designs to just give you that sense of fight or flight. They are scary. They are scary. Don't be scared. I'm in the walls already, says Brian the Cloak to her. They're in the walls. Is there a blurb for that? I need that. I need that. Blurb.com. It's a wonderful episode of Doctor Who, where Doctor Who is fighting multi-dimensional creatures that are stuck in 2 dimensions right now, and they're trying to become 3-dimensional by taking the dimensions of other people and making them 2-dimensional. So, taking people and turning them into graffiti. And when Doctor Who realizes this, he says, "They're in the walls!" And it's so good. Very well done. I love Peter Capaldi. I don't think they have it. No. No.
Hello. I'm the Doctor.
I love the Doctor. Which one is this? I think it's the last one. Come on, they cut it off there. Wee-oo! Ew! Wah 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 da 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 ba 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 ba. Wee-oo! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wee-oo! That's Doctor Who, friends. That's Doctor Who.
But do not trust to hope. It has forsaken these lands.
Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink.
That's very appropriate to the game we're playing. I'm going to add that to my list. Yes. That's a good one. That is a good one. Okay, now to dashboard and Twitch channel points. Get that for bits, but I'd like to add that. That's good. That's good. Way to go. Where did it go? We can also add no touchy.
Whoa, no touchy.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. I mean, that works too. Which Doctor? Doctor Who? Thanks for nothing, Ghost. And Peter Capaldi is the one I was thinking of. You have a bottle of sugar-free Hawaiian Punch. Isn't that useless, Layla? Isn't that worthless? Isn't that without value? What is Hawaiian Punch without sugar? Is it good, though? That's the question. Without sugar, is Hawaiian Punch even worth drinking? Becoming 2D sounds like a link between worlds. That's literally what it is, my friend. Becoming 2D. What about a fart reverb? I'm not too much a fan of farting. What was that you were making the sound effects for? Doctor Who, Sunshine Faith. Doctor Who. Have you not watched The Doctor? BBC, British television show. That's from the Weeping Angels episode. Indeed, Brian the Clerked one. That's a good one. Tis good. Tastes not different. No different. Unbelievable, Layla. Unbelievable. We could have been not dying of sugar poisoning all these years. What in the world? What in the world? Okay, I'm gonna play an ad. So be right back, friends. Be right back. Be right back. We have pre-roll ads almost on.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Shadow Tuner resubscribed with Twitch Prime. Welcome back to the Federation, my friend. 26 months in a row. Huzzah! Praise the Lord. Thank you so much. I'm very glad the Lord has allowed you to support the stream as well. Very grateful. For you, my friend. Yes, I am trying to bring the light of his kingdom to dark places. Especially FNAF right now. And the rest of the world. May the gospel prosper in these online lands. Yes. I get no ads. Charles is on my auto-renew. Yes, be like Layla, friends. Be like Layla. Why can't you be more like your sister? Speaking of sisters, there is a little Sonia May here. She's lovely. She's been a lovely. That was the theme song? Yes, the theme song to the show. There are, that show was originally come up with in the 60s. 1968, I believe. Or 1969. And it continued until, I think, 1992, when they took about an 8-year break. And then, because the movie that they made with the Americans was so bad, at least the Brits thought it was so bad, that they did not renew the show because it flopped in theaters in England. Americans thought it was pretty cool, though. So in 2000, they recreated the show with a new Doctor Who, show. New season. They called it New Who. So, Christopher Eccleston was the Doctor at that point. The conceit of the show is that there is this alien whose name is the Doctor. He is not a doctor, but he knows a lot more than a doctor because he is an interdimensional traveler, time traveler from space. An interdimensional time traveler from space who has a time machine / space machine called the TARDIS. And that is an acronym for Time and Relative Dimensions in Space. Because it can go through time and space. The spaceship. It's time and spaceship. And so he goes on adventures with chosen companions, fighting aliens from all over the universe. And sometimes going back in history. Kind of rarely, sadly. But it's a very cool show. At least from 2000 on. The old ones are very quaint. Very old sci-fi. Very good, but very, very quaint by modern standards. And very boring. Very slow. And very poor production quality. It is the old British TV production. After all, TV shows in Britain did not get good production quality until more recently. But there are some amazing seasons, some amazing episodes back then in classic Who. I love them all differently for different reasons. The second Doctor is very close to my heart. He was kind of a jokester, a very short. He's like a British version of Mo from the Three Stooges. with a bowl cut and everything. Kind of a hobo gentleman look. He had a great voice. Anyway, and there's the third, who was kind of like a tall, blonde James Bond with curly hair. Kind of an amazing actor, Shakespearean actor. And then the fourth is the one that everybody knows if they like Who, and that is, what's his name? I forget his name, but he had really, really raggedy, brown curly hair with gigantic eyeballs, just naturally, this guy. There have been tons of different doctors, because the idea of the doctor is that he has two hearts, and whenever he gets a fatal wound, he can choose to regenerate himself into another person to stave off death. So he's had, like, 14 iterations at this point. Originally, the lore was that a Time Lord, which is the type of alien he is, can live for 12 regenerations. But now he's at least 14 because plot devices, plot armor. And so it's a really good reason to recast the show. So I really have loved it up until recently. I think David Tennant is my favorite Doctor as well. I think he is. I love the 8th Doctor, the one in the movie. 9, Christopher Eccleston, is basically the basis for all the next Doctors that came out afterward. The 7th Doctor I have a special place in my heart for, because he is what I wish the Doctor was. A more vengeful, a more aggressive and active person. The 5th Doctor was very boring, in my opinion. It's a good guy, but meh. 6th Doctor is very much like the 2nd Doctor, and very good actor, and I don't know. It's hard for me to choose a favorite, but I think I swivel back and forth between David Tennant and Peter Capaldi. I think Capaldi was shafted because of writing problems. He could have been the best Doctor, but the episodes they chose for him were terrible, focusing on his companions, making them more powerful than him. So I'm very sad. In the episodes where he's allowed to shine, it's the best episodes of Who, in my opinion. So anyway, is your rib okay? It's hurting a little bit. It is hurting, just passively. Hanging in there, though. Trying not to move around too much. I'd ask if I could do the title. Thank you. Such a... Latest Doctor just had to be black, because it'd be racist if he weren't. The last 2 Doctors have been chosen based on DEI interests. The last one was a woman, this one is black. What's it going to be next time? Who knows? So, yeah. I liked the actress they chose for her, but again, the writers, terrible, terrible people in general, with terrible political and moral beliefs that made the show all about LGBTQ concerns. And they even did that and kind of ruined the last couple of episodes of Peter Capaldi's run. But those are great episodes anyway, because Peter Capaldi is so good in them. So anyway. Yeah, David Tennant, Peter Capaldi, and Matt Smith, I think, are my favorites. For sure. Have a good day, Brian. Be watching shortly into the Peter Capaldi episodes. I don't blame you. It became obvious what they were doing with that show very quickly. Your favorite is the 10th Doctor. But yes. David Tennant. If that is, yeah, that is right. It's easy because you can remember the 10th Doctor is the one with 10 in his name. 9th is Eccleston. Yes. Just found 30-second video on YouTube of really cool Springtrap cosplay. Where should I share it? In Discord? That's a good question. Maybe fashion tastes as it is cosplay related. I like the Doctor who wears fezzes. Yes, the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith. I love Matt Smith. He kept it going. He kept what David Tennant had going. He did so well. There's a video of the Black Doctor regenerating into Rose Tyler, the Bad Wolf. What? What? Excuse me? What? Would that mean that he's making out with himself in Christopher Eccleston's time? When they kiss? And he sucks out the life force of the TARDIS from it? What? Yeah, the lore was broken. Absolutely irreparably broken with after Peter Capaldi's run. They brought back the Master. He was a completely different person. And they made it so that the Doctor is not even a Time Lord, but some kind of other immortal being who was originally a young, like, Middle Eastern woman. Very strange. Very strange. Yes, if I remember correctly. Oh my gosh, MC Wolfcat. I loved the Bad Wolf thing. I remember back in the day, that was everywhere. Bad Wolf was everywhere. It was a massive meme. It was a massive... Like, there was actual people graffitiing things because they were so into the idea of Bad Wolf. Like a hint, a clue to something. And it was so cool. Those were the days. Those were the days. Anyway, highly recommend the first few seasons of... That's not what I was going to say. Not the Claw, but thank you, Layla Game Zone, for the Claw. Thanks a lot. Need to rewatch? Yeah, that's a good show to rewatch. Yeah, from 9th through 11 are the best seasons of Doctor Who. That time was great, if you say so, Layla. Is there a show called The Claw? Dunno. Let's continue, though, with the game. I'm ready. I'm ready. I've gotten over my previous failures. Now we'll figure this out. How do we deal with Bonnie? How do we deal? I wish you'd just click and have the flashlight out. Why can't it be that? Okay. I was just over here geeking out over Doctor Who. That's what I do sometimes. There was definitely a reference to the Bad Wolf in the Christmas Anniversary movie that came out. I watched that in theaters. It was the best usage of 3D glasses I've ever seen. And I think it still is to this day. And that contained David Tennant, Matt Smith, and John Hurt as a secret in-between Doctor. And it had the character of Rose Tyler come back as Bad Wolf. So Charles, is this your room as a kid? Kind of. It was a completely different layout, but you know. Jake is in the kitchen. Don't think I have to be scared of that. Big dresser. I did not have a folding door closet. I do now. This is actually more like my room here in the studio, honestly. Although I have a door to the outside. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, I saw some flowers there. Was he trying to get in the room? Holy cow. Shared in the memes, video of the 15th Doctor regenerating from BBC YouTube. That means Chica's in your closet now, or Balloon Boy. They couldn't fit in there. Too thin. Balloon Boy is rather wide. Wide boy. Like a balloon. Chica's doing dishes. Oh snap, what was that? Oh snap. Meh. Was that Chica as well? Expedition Saturn, greetings and salutations. This is my first play of this game. Hi, Chica. Oh, snap. Ooh, that was loud. Okay. I could tell when to do that time. The light was flickering too. Why do they make the same pitter-pattering noises as I do? I'm a little boy, they're giant animatronics. It's funny. That's Bon Bon. Hey, Bon Bon. Oh. Oh. Welcome Expedition Saturn to the show. Blessings. I think we're fine. Okay. They just keep running. I don't know how long to hold that for. Hi. Whoa! There was a Foxy there. Why was there a Foxy there? Maybe we'll check. Nope. Okay. There we go. Okay. Fine. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha, you son of a gun! Alright. Who was that? Meh. Meh. Okay. Alright. They went quiet now. Oh, never mind. I had to say that. Yeah, you get away. Yeah, I win. Charles wins again! Huzzah! Oh. 3 days until the party. Oh, joy. Weeping again. He left without you. Who did? He knows that you hate it here. You're right beside the exit. If you run, you can make it. Why are we in this position? Why are we running? Get up! Hurry, run toward the exit. Oh, too late. Hurry, the other way, and find someone who will help. You know what will happen if he catches you. Wait, what if we do go over to him? And nothing. Alright. Huh. Background looks like the back rooms, in a way. Thank you for the applause, Slay Fever. The cosplay vid is in the fashion. Oh, thank you. Cosplay. Can find help if you can get past them. You have to be strong. Those are shadows of the animatronics. Oh! I fell down. Tomorrow is another day. So who is in that costume? That's the question. Fun with Splash Trap. I hate these, actually. Claws play. He's not even that close. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha! I know how these things work. It's not going to make a difference, because I'm going to get jump scared anyway. Talk to text doesn't know cause play. That's hilarious. Okay, let's go. What have we got? There was no flash sound effect there. It's just not working anymore. There's pills on the side table. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. So much running going on. Which you're running. Huh. I'm gonna get jump scared by the little ones. Who was that? There's 3 of them. Charles calls places Charles. That's true every day. Every day. Back and forth, back and forth. Uh-oh. Gotcha. Aha. Not today, buddy. Okay. That was to the left. I heard something. Ugh, okay. Whenever I let go, there's always a chance I could get jump scared. Oh, okay. Ow. Okay. So I did not wait long enough. That's what I realized. Right as I went to hit the button, I started to hear some breathing. So have to wait longer. Yes. Could totally get us with a whole Superman Clark Kent gimmick if you just wear gym shorts, flip-flops, and a hoodie. I don't know. My beard hairs are the most specific things about me, really. Ellie Game Zone says, if Monty from SB was in this game, he'd just bust the door down. I believe he is, but on, like, night 6 or 7. Something like that. He has many rows of teeth. Many rows. Well, Monty. Never mind. It's not Monty. It's Balloon Boy. Why was I thinking of Balloon Boy? Rows of teeth, anyway. Lots of teeth. He would just bust the door down. That's what he does, Monty. With his claws. I think the idea of SB was a kind of cool one. You're a child, but you're actually the bad guy. You're stealing things from the animatronics. Goodness. In order to make the perfect animatronic who has to resurrect William Afton. Methinks. Or something like that. Or allow the blob to get out or something. One of the two. You just keep running around. And no flashlight sound this night. That's very strange. A true ending was Vanny. Okay, remind me of the true ending with Vanny. What was that? Most annoying ending? You kill Vanny. The security bots get her? Okay, so you see the problem there. Hi, Bonnie. Nice bow tie. The problem there is the shift button is very close to the flashlight button. I pressed the flashlight button when I should have pressed the shift. Okay. Charles can do. Charles can do. Yeah, she was the security guard. Vanessa. Corrupted by Glitch Trap. Right. But Gregory was being contacted, as far as I know, by some third party. Well, obviously the mimic in the ruin ending.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for the fabulous Frabjous follow. Eric Twitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What a name. There's Bonnie. I'm like this game. Do you death? 1 million kek. Oh. Oh. I've never seen that before. I guess he does come in from outside. He didn't come from the closet. I thought he was in the closet. Greg wasn't being contacted, Ruin. Cassie, his friend, was. And he pretended to be Greg. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He wasn't in Ruin. Outside of the ending, maybe. Right. But in the first one, there is evidence in the tapes that Gregory was being contacted by someone online telling him things. Is that Foxy? Claimed to have been home. Okay, there we go. Yes, we heard V-Shoujo did it to Iron Mouse. V-Shoujo is dead. And I'm all for that, you know, the exposing of corruption. VTuber corporations. So many of them are bad, sadly. Haven't looked into the lore and theories of SB? Oh, really? Probably the most important and interesting thing about it. Like, the game in itself doesn't look interesting at all outside of the lore, for me. Two sets of footsteps. Okay. Doing nothing here. Because in the kitchen. That is Foxy. There's Bonnie. Do you know a bit of the lore for Secret of the Mimic? Yeah, that's interesting too. Get out, Mini Freddies. Freddles? Oh no, which way do I go? Eh. There's so much running around. Oh. Is there a second child in this house? I heard something. What was that? Oh no! Move the stinky camera! Get. Oh yeah, we have to close it. Hi, Foxy. No! I'm so dead. I have to check one of the things. I knew it was you. I don't know. So in that situation where I hear nothing, but then the light switch goes on, do I just hold the door? Do I flash first? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Charles, hype! Eric Twitch. But yeah, I think the most interesting things about Security Breach are the fact that there are puppet plushies hidden all over the place. And there are also... Have you looked... Oh. Thank you for the... Brian. Thank you. I would look up the FNAF theories. FUHNAFF videos on Security Breach. That will give you not only an overview of what the lore is, but also a special theory that has to do with the spirit of the puppet being alive in the wiring of the Security Breach location that is connected to the blob, as well as mixes in some way that that is contacting Gregory, who is a robot child, or at least has robot parts, or is being contacted by robots to do the bidding of the blob. He is not a necessarily real child, but he's anyway, there's some crazy stuff possible. There's some crazy theories about Security Breach. And I agree with it. I think Gregory is a robot. I do. Like, why would Vanny coming into his view cause his vision to blur up? Vanny is the one using the Vanny mask, which has the William Afton, what's it called? Digital bunny parasite in it. So why would that affect a human being's mind? It doesn't make any sense. But if he's a robot, then Vanny's sphere of influence would be some kind of AoE, like, what's the word? EMP blast that's always going out of the mask because of the bunny parasite. So that makes sense of Vanny making your view all weird in the game. So, that makes sense. I like that idea, that Gregory is just a fake child who is a robot. And, yeah. I like that idea. He doesn't actually have... I think he could be a mimic. As in, he could be the David mimic from Secret of the Mimic. He could just be Gregory. Like, the mimic gets away and then becomes a little child, just like you see in one of the endings of Secret of the Mimic. And he ends up becoming Gregory and creating a whole backstory that he tells to the therapist, that he had a sad upbringing. His parents were always at each other's throats, and they both... Well, his father left and his mother died, and all of that was made up by him. Because he was just made by Edwin, and his brain has been scrambled by the Vanny mask thing. Vanny mask data that he's been meddled with by. But the puppet is also able to contact him and kind of enlist his help to free the souls of the children trapped in the blob. Is the blob, I don't know if, well, the blob is made up of all the original souls and animatronics of the original FNAF crew. So, anyway, that's the theory. The theory with an S. Gonna break your mind if you do the lore dive. It's true. It's fun though. I think the new, like, Steelwool is trying to make something out of a bad situation, which is a bunch of different canonicity books, trying to fit them all into a new story to make sense of them. And it's very difficult, and it's all crazy and silly and weird. But the story itself of what they've come out with is actually pretty interesting, even if the games are super boring and glitchy and weird. And just, like, with Secret of the Mimic, the worst thing I see about it is that it's just Poppy's playtime with a different coat of paint. I don't think that it has anything new or unique going for it, which is pathetic, considering it's based on one of the most unique indie game series of all time, in my opinion. So, yeah, MatPat was a legend. I love MatPat. I'm so sad that he's gone out of game theory. But I think he's doing good things, you know, fighting for regulations on the internet and for creative freedom for creators, etc. in the government. It's not a bad thing that he's doing. But man, I am not interested in hearing the theories of modern game theory. I'm not. FNAF is the one guy that I look to for the theories now. Okay, here we go again. Have to wait quite a while in order to catch them in the act. They keep going back and forth for about 2 hours. Hi, Bon Bon. That was not breathing. Shouldn't have closed the door. So if you close the door, they will come up upon you anyway. It doesn't keep them from coming in. That's a mechanic. It's very gamey. If you do the wrong thing, even if it would keep them out, they'll still get you. Why no clicky clicky? I like the clicky sound. Interesting. Hmm. Would you not? So is the running around fake? Whoops. Must away to set up streams. God bless you in all of your streaming, my good Layla. Take care. Godspeed. And God bless. Layla Game Zone, everybody. Go check out our streams when you have the time. Subscribe, follow, if you have the will and the means to do so. On to more Skyward Sword. Ever onwards, ever upwards. Excelsior! Skyward! Ever onwards, ever skywards. Who's running around out there? That extra 2 hours was really nice when we had it. Thanks for the shout out, MC Wolfcat. Can't do that with games you can't pause. Herp! There are different noises here for different things. It's so funny that he just stares at you if you don't do anything. Okay, he's a plushie now. What do we do now? Hello? Oh, it's the Freddles. Yeah, that's what that is. Goodness gracious. This game is scary. Tell you what. Oh! There's a big dog. Run. I don't know what that is, but I'm just holding the door. I think... Are we good? Okay, we're good now. Oh my goodness, that was a long time. There we had to hold it. I don't know where to go. That's... Did we do good there or not? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Watching Markiplier play this originally gave me nightmares. He's so cute. I hear nothing. Outside of a lot of friddles. Heard something? Was that... I guess I did well. I hear the freddles. Okay, all is chill. All is well. My cat is hugging me. Hugging my leg. Nice. Okay, what do we got? Who is where? Oh, kitty. Oh! Cupcake. Least scary jump scare there. I don't know if you can see this, kitty. Hold on. I doubt you can see her very well. There's a kitty, chat. Behold the cat. The cat is here. The head of the cat. Cat head. Cat. She is cat. Hello, cat. Hello, my love. Hello. Hello. Mein cat. Mein Schatz. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, babies. Oh, yes, yes, babies. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, Jesus, I love. Oh, she just said. And she just love. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, she just love. Meow. 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 Oh, goodness. He says, I see those leaves going across the screen. Cat. Cat goes meow. Hypnachi.
Oh, hi.
Greetings and salutations, Hypnachi. How's it going? Game is stressful. I almost had it. I was at night, well, let's see. Night 3, hour 4. Ah, it's the EB Chibi emote. I love EB Chibi. I love that stream. I want to bonk your head with this fist. Bonk. Wild haymaker. I don't want to get punched. What are you doing? What are you doing? She'll take a pet. She'll take a pet. She'll take a good petting. Not a knuckle sandwich. He does not want a knuckle sandwich today. Maybe tomorrow. Yes. Alright. Back to it then. Back to it. The kitty cat. Look at that face. Look at that Garfield-like face. He's saying it's a Tuesday. And she's watching the screen. She's watching the stream as well. Just like you guys. This is what you look like when you're watching my streams. LOL! MC Wolfcat. Zack is back attack as well. Wonderful. Are you in this game, Zack Attack? You attack like these animatronics do? They're very aggressive. I didn't hear a thing before the cupcake got me. I saw the lights flicker and that's it. Zoop. Night 3, 12 AM. I wish you could click with the mouse for the flashlight, but you can't. Kitty! You still there? Yeah, she's watching the mouse. Cats love mice. Makes sense. Hi, Manageria. How do you do? Welcome to the chill channel of Charles in my first playthrough of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. He's not in here yet. No. I hope he isn't. CTRL flashlight never made sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. You have 3 buttons on a mouse, and you don't make use of any of them? What? Outside of just clicking for the doors? I guess? I mean, I guess he wanted to choose the doors with the right mouse button. Okay, the cat is gone. Oh, there's Foxy. Get. Nice. I don't know what to check at this point. I guess Chica is in the kitchen, so you don't have to worry about her. Is that so? What was that flickering? Nothing, I guess. I'm just tweaking out in the corner. Back there. I want what he's having. Okay, there's something back there. Yep. What's that mean? Was that another one from the left? I heard another one from the left. Oh, I hear the freddles. Stop. I have to check on the left. I hear it. Yeah. Is he gone? Oh, it's so hard to tell. Meh. Nothing. Didn't check on Foxy. Didn't check on Foxy.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for the fabulous Frabjous follow, Manageria.
Hi.
I have a rib injury.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Oh, thank you, Lightbloods, for tuning in. And the Markiplier meow. Yeah, that Foxu meowed at me. Foxy gets us all. He gets us. Like that Super Bowl ad. He gets us. Who gets us? Foxy. Alright. How's it going, light bloods? This is definitely a focus game. And that focus games like these scramble my brains. Isn't that ad supposed to be Jesus related? Yeah. But that's the thing. It was done by Mormons. So, it's not really... Well, he's not my Jesus, I'll just say that. You have to do that. You have to do that just for the fun of it. I love this idea of the plushie not being in the closet first, and then he gets in there and turns into a plushie the more that you check him. But before you check him enough, he's a wild dog that's trying to get out of the closet, and you have to shut the door in his face. It's very cinematic, in my opinion. Trying to rely solely on my hearing, but... Hi, Foxy! I hear something to the right. This is the puppet of this game. You crank him up. Did I do the wrong thing? I did not hear anything, but the flashing lights. What am I supposed to do about the flashing lights? What is that telling me, friends? What is that telling me? That's my question. Ding dong bing bong. Peaceful. With a chica on top. Sound effects are top notch in this game. The atmosphere is the best. There we go! Rawr! Whoosh. He's got rib cages for a nose. What is the light flashing? Ew. I think it's just telling you that there is an animatronic at a door. Or something. Because I know that it flashes the more Freddles are on the bed. Completely forgot about this FNAF game? How? This is the most terrifying game in the series. No! I wasn't expecting anyone to be there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Most effective FNAF game in this series. At least for horror reasons. I hear the Freddles, but... I was supposed to close the door, but I didn't. I only heard... footsteps, not breathing. Unless that was breathing. Never did like this, plus after 3 I was FNAF fatigued. FNAF 3 fatigued me as well, Zack Attack. FNAF 3, I was done with that after Night 5. I was like, I don't even want to try FNAF 3 Night 6, Nightmare. That was too much. Appreciate the lore from that game, but man. Dealing with Springtrap is a cool idea. After Night 3, it gets really boring. And way too challenging. Excuse me. Way too RNG based. How did Foxy get in my room? Whoops. Ah. Yeah, this is my favorite FNAF. Definitely. Fandom and all the fan music and theories and other fan YouTuber stuff exhausted me. Really. I don't know. It took a while for me to actually be tired of hearing of FNAF. I think Sister Location... I didn't like the idea of... Oh. That was breathing. That was breathing. I didn't like... I was talking as well. I didn't like the idea of Sister Location, so I wasn't really interested in it. But I liked listening to the lore about it. That was a good period of FNAF game theory. And then Pizzeria Simulator came out and it revivified the lore. Put a close and an end to it. And then Ultimate Custom Night came out. And I was like, that is the point. At which I was like, okay, we don't need any more FNAF. The story is over. Why do we need more? Why are they adding new characters? Why are they adding new lore? And then Security Breach came out. It's like, oh, it's a 3D game. Maybe it's good. And it's not. And it's like, well, maybe the lore is interesting. And it is, kind of. But not enough to make me want to play the game. But... you know, I never even got into the whole fan... I don't... This is the thing with me. If I'm into something, I'll be into that thing, and I'll ignore all the fans. I don't care about what other fans think. I only care about that thing. So with Dark Souls, for instance, I'll play Dark Souls for hundreds of hours, never grow tired of it, look things up when I need to. I'll see some people here and there saying, if you don't use the club at level 1 and beat the game, then you're not even playing the game right. And it's like, who cares? When I streamed Dark Souls, there was very few of those. So the fans of Dark Souls seemed really toxic. But when it came down to it, there weren't that many toxic fans coming to people's streams and telling them what to do. As much as I'd expected. FNAF, I've only gotten positive feedback. Only positive feedback on all of my FNAF videos. Not that I only have 3 and a few clips. Only positive feedback. I usually get at least one negative review of every video I've ever done on YouTube. But of FNAF, 0 toxic fans that I have talked to. On stream or on YouTube. So I'm finding the FNAF fan base to be quite nice right now. Because guess what? You all are part of it. Right? Hypnachi, Manageria, Zack Attack, TTV, Shark Slayer. You are part of it, and you're nice. So, to say that the FNAF fanbase is toxic is basically saying that about yourselves. And anybody who is peaceful but likes FNAF, and that's not fair. And the same thing is true for Dark Souls. Of course, there are toxic individuals, but that doesn't prove true for the entirety of the group. It's like racism, you know? We shouldn't be racist any more than we are groupist. Fanist? Some really nice FNAF fans in here, friends. Very nice FNAF fans. Lightbloods loves FNAF. As do I. As do I. Hypnachi, hello everybody.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. If I didn't like it at the first night, why would I spend any more than 5? It's Tiny Box Tim! It's Tiny Box Tim!
I love old Markiplier. I love him so much. I miss him. I miss old Markiplier. Can I say that? Everyone else has already said it. I don't disparage him the life he's leading now, but I miss FNAF Markiplier. Do his famous.
Is that the bite of 87?
I don't know that I have that one. No Markiplier. It's not. Sorry. Alrighty, let's continue, I suppose. Don't have much time left in the stream, but we'll make the most of the time we've left.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
When you get to night 4 and 5, small tip, beware of sound and listen super carefully. Much love, Sharkswad. Yeah, thank you. Definitely doing that already. But thank you. By the way, how are you feeling? I hope you're feeling good. Thank you. I'm feeling okay. I've been better, but I'm alright. Oh, hello? Yes. I don't know where they are. Are they in the storage? Yes, you may. That is fine. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm not giving my nieces nightmares. We love the little children. Do a Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning to you, laddies. Top. I can't do it. Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. I can't do his voice as well. Yeah, rip the run. That's okay. I wasn't really paying attention. It's hard for me to pay attention. I hope you are feeling good. Thank you, Lightbloods. I have a little bit of rib pain. Very fatigued, but I'm hanging in there. How is knee Spanks? Pretty good, pretty good. You're Irish, so it's easy. Yeah, I would have to thrash my throat for that. Like, I would have to yell hard, and I don't like yelling. You'll stick around for a round or two? Excellent. Alright. We'll go a couple more. Yelling, top of the morning to you. Yeah. Top of the morning. It's like, it's the top of his voice. And the top of the morning. Oh, now the clickies are back. I think the game just glitched. Wasn't allowing us to hear the nice clickies of the flashlight that I so love. So in that case, I heard the footsteps very loudly. But the answer was the flashlight. Have you met Golden Freddy? No. I'm on night 3. Don't think he shows up until night 5 or something, right? Yeah. Hello?
Bring this up.
Yes, of course.
You can play with it?
Yeah. As long as you're careful. Distractions. I can't help it. Children are lovely. These ones are very kind. Growing up to be very good. A blessing in itself, yes. Wasn't always the case. I don't want to say little devils to begin with, but not at all true, but definitely mellowing out now. Boksu Jai. Should play Choo Choo Charles. I love Choo Choo Charles. I finished it to completion, so I don't feel a need to go back and play it. But just for fun, I could definitely play it again. You love the gore. That is definitely not the reason I like that game. I dislike gore. But it's a great game. It is such a great game. I will say this, though. I do love killing spiders. Killing giant spider trains is... Oh! Well, I didn't hear that either. I should definitely not talk while I'm playing this game. Kind of difficult, since I'm streaming. And that's the whole point for me for streaming, is chatting with the chat. I'm a chatterer. You watch a lot of Final Destination? Not so good for the mind to engage too much with gore. Psychologically speaking. I like the subtle music in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can barely hear it. Wow. They came back fast. Man, you guys. Sheesh. For a person that has tried the other side, it was nice, but I stick to what I do best and me. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? The other side. Oh. Yeah. Love the game chimes. Bonnie's Lullaby is amazing. Is that what they call it? I see. That was loud. I hate overly gore movies because it's all gore. Oh, now that was Freddy. Why were they so aggressive this night? That's strange. They weren't aggressive last time I tried this. It's interesting. Oh well, first Freddy death. Huzzah! Yay! Hate overly gore movies because it's all gore and shock value and no story. It's true. It's true. Be part of God? Be part of God. You don't be part of God in Christianity. And it's not a matter of being you, you know? As a Christian, you submit yourself to the law of God. Not for enjoyment, not for happiness or whatever, but just to do the right thing. And for your eternal soul. So, you know, eminently practical for morality, but definitely a lot more to be in the right with him whom we have to do, who loves us and wants us to love him and each other in return. So, you know, there's lots of people that try to be a Christian for all different reasons, but if they're trying to be a Christian for the wrong reasons, then you're not going to stick with it. Yeah. I don't like the shock value in and of itself. It's like I tried to watch Hellraiser recently. There's nothing to those movies, the Hellraiser movies. Just gore and just gore. That's about it. Gore and sexual nonsense. I don't know. I don't understand the hype. Let's see. Right side up. How do we do that? Oh, yes. Transform. And we're about to go to Australia. At least I am, anyway. Zoop! I'm upside down, Charles. Huzzah! Hanging from the ceiling. Invert gravity. Reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. Thank you, Hypnatry, for the upside down Charles redemption. Yes, he bled for us, so let's do what we can. Exactly. He bled and died for us. That we might not have to, but so that in this life our suffering matters. And we love him who first loved us. If indeed we know he loved us in truth. So it is RNG. How active the Freddles are. I'm just going to sit here. Try to listen. I did hear something, but he did not take the plunge. It's crazy, you can see absolutely nothing, and something is actually there. Yeah, I hear a barrel as well. You coward! Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. When it becomes so silent, I get more scared. Now I heard some Freddles. Oh! Snap. That definitely does not help. Welcome back, Shadow Tuner from dinner. I'm so glad you're back. I truly am. Okay. What was that? What was that? Okay, Foxy is in the room. Just check this real quick. Oh! Bonnie. I heard nothing from the left. Okay. Alright. We go again. Double jump scare. Thanks a lot, Shadow Tuner. Thanks a lot. Too slow, too slow. You're too slow. Next time. It would have been on top of the other one. Paranoid from your friend's account being hacked. I ignored it. That's understandable. Lots of hacking going on these days. Oh, I heard something. You got there out there fast. Okay. A barking dog. Yeah, not aggressive at all tonight. Is that something or nothing? I'm gonna check. I hear breathing. Inside the room. Not that that makes any sense. Hmm. There's nothing in the closet. No. Meh. There's something in the closet. Give me the control! Oh no. I'm so dead. Meh. Free jump scare. 0 deaths. Meh. Hmm. Odd.
Demons!
Demons! Oh!
That was perfect timing, Zack Attack. To ruin the run. We go again. We go again. You get out of here. Oh! The Freddles are upon us. Yeah. Sheesh. Oh my. He's very far along. The reflections and everything are perfect. See the reflection of Chica's eye in the window. Demons!
Demons! Ah!
That could have killed us. Oh boy. I did have toys somewhat. What? Okay. Should have checked on Foxy. This game is all about focus. You cannot hear or perceive Foxy getting worse. You have to check him. I think that's Foxy running around. Oh. Get out of here, bum. Amen. So loud. Uh-oh. Heard that. There is a mangle in here or something. Leaves with no reason. Yeah. Oh, okay, not there. There's Foxy! Peaceful. Peace and quiet. He's in the room. Oh wow, that was good. Okie dokie. Foxy is here, so we have to check him. That was something. Yeah. I don't know when to open that. Was that in the left or the right? I don't know. Definitely the left. That time, anyway. Oh. Right when I choose to check with the flashlight, she breathes. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I have for today. But we've gotten to night 3. Definitely highly dependent on knowing the sound effects and getting the right timings on the sound effects. And I have not got that yet, obviously. Quite obviously. Let's right ourselves. Yes. Let us leave Australia. Zoop. Alright, we're back. Now then. Thank you so much for tuning in to my first Five Nights at Freddy's 4 stream. Yes. I do believe this is, if not my favorite, it's like my second favorite. Maybe FNAF 1 is still my favorite, but this one is... I think it's objectively the best. I think it has the best graphics, the best sound effects, the best audio, the best... It has left-right audio that you have to listen to in order to win. The others were only in mono. This one is in stereo. The first FNAF game to be in stereo. So, and the jump scares are terrifying. I am jumping hard every time. It's built perfectly for that. And the lore is incredibly interesting, both what is being shown in the game itself, the implications, there are like 2 levels of lore in this, the implications for what's going on in the game, as well as what's going on outside of it or before it. The crying child story. So there's 2 different stories going on. And it's really cool. So I do love this game. And we'll get back to it next time I stream. So